Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thanks so much for joining me for another Friday Sews. So it's quite late in the evening now, so you can tell the curtains are closed. I have a ring light, so apologies for the lighting, it's not great. But for the keen-eyed amongst you, you might also be able to tell that I'm in a different spot. So this is my new sewing room. So I mentioned last week that we had been undergoing some house renovations, and as a byproduct of that, my two little boys are now sharing a bedroom, which means the old nursery is now free from my sewing room. So yes, all my sewing stuff is in here now and it is fabulous. So once I'm all settled, I'll do another little mini sewing room tour. So I realised I did a sewing room tour last year, but that was a different room. So yes, very, very lucky now to have this space. You can see my beautiful Dukey behind me. So thank you so much to everybody who watched my Friday sews last week. It was so much fun making that video, and the feedback I got on it was absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much. You guys kept me honest in all my cleaning that day. You were great company. Thank you very, very much. And I do love making those style of videos. But did anybody guess one of the reasons why I did the video like that? Vlogmas. I was getting myself in the mood for Vlogmas to see if I could manage to do it this year, and I think I will. It was so much fun last year, but I think I'll do what I did last year in that I'll do a Friday sew. So I won't do a vlog every day. I just wouldn't have the time to film and edit every single day, but I'll do little bits throughout the week and then publish a Friday sews every Friday. So hopefully you'll come along and join me for my Vlogmas adventure this year. So what have I been getting up to since I saw you last week? So it was my little boy's birthday over the weekend and he had the most fabulous time. He was just loving it. He lived his best life. He really, really did. So we had a great time. We took him to his birthday party in a little kind of soft play centre, and it was a jungle themed room. So I got to wear my Davenport jungle dress, which was very, very great. And then we had a little family party for him on Sunday, and I made a Brachiosaurus cake. So I'll pop in a picture here. So you might have to use your imagination to see it's a Brachiosaurus, but fingers crossed. So he just had the best weekend. He really, really did. So, and following on from that, because of his Halloween costume, so a lot of people loved his Halloween costume, and I do too, and I finally finished it. So the last thing I wanted to get done was the binding around the neck, just to make it a little bit more comfortable where the hood met the bodice, and this is it. So it is finished. You can see the teeth. And then on the inside, I just did a bit of binding just with a navy jersey all there around the neckline to make it a little bit more comfortable. But he absolutely loves it and it fits him, which is the best thing. So I'll see if I can get a little picture of him wearing it as well. It is just the cutest thing in the whole entire world. So here it is. And it's got the little So Anonymous patch here, the little label as well. It says trick or treat. So yeah, he just looks absolutely adorable in this. So this is the ultimate costume creator, and I would encourage anybody who needs to make an animal costume to buy this. It is just the most fun, and I got all this fleece from the fabric counter, so absolutely brilliant. Cannot recommend this highly enough. I really, really can't. So I can't wait to see him going trick-or-treating in it on Monday. So actually we have a bank holiday here in Ireland this weekend, so yes, it's a lovely bank holiday weekend for us. Apologies to people who don't have a 3-day weekend. Following on the Halloween theme, you might be wondering what I'm wearing. This came about in an odd way. So in my autumn plans, I said that I wanted to make the Kinyarling dress from Waves and Wild, and I had it in my head, and I wanted this black viscose twill fabric with these little pumpkin buttons. It did not work. It did not work. So I made it up to a certain extent. The pattern is fabulous. The construction is really, really good. I was able to do the button placket and everything, and it just did not work. I think because I interfaced the placket, then it didn't allow that bit to stretch, but then the rest of the fabric did stretch and grow, and it just did not work, and the style did not work. It was a bit of a sewing fail, and I think it was my fault with the fabric choice. However, when sewing gives you lemons, you make a Roscoe blouse, and I love this. So after we'll call it a fail, opportunity we'll call it, on the dress, I was wondering what I could make with this fabric because I just love it. It's from the Crafty Studio and it's beautiful soft viscose twill. And I was thinking, I love the Roscoe blouse, and I've worn a few recently. I have a beautiful autumn one with kind of rusty colour fabric, which I really like. And I was wondering, could I squeeze a Roscoe blouse out of the remaining fabric, out of the skirt? And I just about could, and I'm so happy with the result. It's a bit more cropped than it usually is, but I kind of like that style. So stand up, and here it is. And then I've got my little trick or treat label here, which I love from So Anonymous. And these are the Buttony Biscuit Base pumpkin buttons, which are the cutest things ever. So I think it came out really, really well. I did the elastic cuffs. That's the only change I made to the pattern. They have you put a little static cuff on it, but I for the elastics I like rolling on my sleeves. So yeah, I'm so pleased with it. And then usually you have a necktie here to go along with the binding, but I didn't really want that, so I just made them into little buttons, and I did little thread loops here. I always have to credit the lovely Teresa from Lost My Thread on her tutorial on how to make thread loops. It's absolutely brilliant and I use them all the time. So the little thread loops, and they become a little button placket here for my little 3 buttons, and I love it. So to make this more wearable for the rest of the year, these thread loops are the same size as other Buttony Biscuit base buttons which I have. I've lost them. Where are they? Here they are. These ones. So after Halloween I'm going to pop off these boys and put in a few of these animal print ones which are fabulous, and then that'll make it more wearable for the rest of the year, and they're the same size as my thread loops. So win, win, win. So yes, I'm so delighted I managed to rescue this from the clutches of defeat. But yeah, absolutely love this make. So what else did I get up to this week? So I haven't made any progress on the buggy bag, the beautiful William Morris print buggy bag with the Lamafix on the inside. But so I want to do a little binding around the edges here because I just want to neaten off the edges ever so slightly. And to do that, I need a little bit of trim left over. And this was the trim that I was going to use on my, I keep forgetting what I called it, my coffee hug hoodie. And I was keeping this aside to make the little frill on my hoodie. So I got feedback on this, mixed feedback. Some people were for it, some people were dead against it. But I was kind of wondering about the frill. So I then measured out, and I actually didn't have enough of this fabric left. And I need to make this now into the binding to finish off this bag. So if you don't have William Morris print, the next thing you look to is Liberty. So a while ago my mum gave me a little bit of Liberty fabric, which she must have had since the 70s, I imagine. No, I'm aging her. Anyway, a long time ago. And she gave me some of that, and would you know, it matches the green of my coffee hug hoodie perfectly. So I apologise to everybody who didn't want me to put on the frill, but I absolutely put on the frill. I totally did, and here it is. So this is my hot coffee hood with the hug hoodie bodice, and I love it. So here it is. So it's beautiful khaki fabric from Crafty Studio, and it's got the little crossover detail here. So I'll go through all these properly on a makes video. So it's got the crossover here, beautiful long sleeves, and then for the hood I did the huge big hot coffee hood, which I didn't alter either pattern, and it loops basically over from arm to arm. It's absolutely fabulous, this huge big hood, and I love it. And there's my little frill with my Liberty fabric, which I think matches perfectly. So yes, very, very happy with this, and this went together so quickly. So did this actually, so very, very quickly. So yeah, I just love this. And my favorite part of this, aside from the enormous hood, on the inside I had a bit of that fabric left over, so I was able to do the little neck binding, and I put a label saying dream it, make it. So I think that just looks really nice, and really nice on the inside. Nobody will see it but me, but I know it's there. So yeah, so it's been a fairly productive week really all around. What else do I want to say to you? So hopefully this will get to you on Friday evening, and then next week I have my A Gift to November little vlog going out as part of the vlog tour from the hashtag A Gift to November challenge, hosted by Alison from Sew Like Dotty and Adam from Adam Sew. So I'm really looking forward to getting that up to you guys, and I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody else's videos for that challenge as well. That should be really, really good fun. So right, I think that's everything I had to show for you for today. So it was quite a productive week. I probably won't get to do a Friday sews next week, but I will the week after because I have another cheeky day off work. But that's it for now. I'd love your feedback on all of these little makes. See what you think, see if you approve of the frill or not. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely, lovely weekend. Happy Friday. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing, and I will talk to you all again very, very soon. Take care. Bye.